Hey.
Nah, no A, bro.
No?
No A actually.
No, we're not doing A?
Not because of you. Are you?
What do you mean?
Only y'all.
Why am I sat in the back though?
Shoot.
Because I'm the guest.
No, okay, hear me out.
Focus.
You went back last time.
No. So last time I allowed it because coincidentally I was late for that as well. But besides, that was your guest. She my guest. Why am I saying it?
Technically, it's my car.
No, it's not though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
See the drum. See.
Welcome back to another Van Cars.
Give me a minute, bro.
Don't know. Gee.
Bro,
We got a guest. We got a guest. You want to introduce yourself?
Introduce your existence.
My name's Cassandra.
Hi, Cassandra.
Hi, Cassandra. Do you prefer? I don't know.
I'm
Have I ever called you Cassie?
Whoa.
What? You're an alcoholic. I know you. I know you bang drugs, bro. Because
I'm a cocaine addict.
yeah, you're from Midlands, so you know them sides are
I
different,
do
bro.
crack.
What? Okay, why does everyone hate on Birmingham's accent?
I do.
You know what? I've had a theory about this. So London people are deaf.
I'm not a Londoner, so.
Whoa.
Bruh,
Oh, she came on fire today. It's like, yo.
Let me get into it.
I do crack.
Let me explain
I
why.
do crack and deaf.
Let me explain why. Because your tubes are loud. So when
Every
you get
Birmingham
on your
Robbie
tube,
talks about that.
you've damaged your ear holes.
Ear holes. That's what
Earbuds.
Earbuds.
So they're no longer functioning.
Them science terminology there, bro.
No longer functioning like a regular human being. So when we speak to you, it sounds disgusting because you can't hear anything right.
Okay. Well, welcome, Cassandra, to the pod.
And that's the end of that podcast.
Came
Make
on
sure
like
to subscribe.
Came with the best.
Came
Wow.
on fire, bro.
No, but I don't mind the Brummy accent, because
It's good.
I like the
of course you're gonna say good, bro.
Well, it gets annoying, though, innit?
Nah, I can't say that.
We've been talking for like an hour. So
Yeah, I know. The whole time I was like,
Wow.
Where's Frankie, bro?
Where's she
Turn the
gonna
music
stop?
on. There's a bit of weight
This
Let
classic
me
was a
change the
classic, bro.
subject.
I don't mind. There are some accents which I'm not particularly a fan of.
Like what?
That's the thing. I knew I should have not said that because I knew you were gonna ask one, like what? Or do you?
Yeah.
My head is
Because
hot.
I got friends who have that accent.
Well, what is it? Liverpool. Liverpool. I knew you were gonna say that, but I like Liverpool accent.
Oh man, why?
You're making it worse. You just said that you have friends with this accent, so now you say that. I was trying to redeem you a little bit, because you could have said it's alright, but you've just done that.
To be honest, I don't really mind accents.
Why did I invite home girl, brother? It's been less than 2 minutes and I'm already getting laid, bro.
She got personality. It helps. Sometimes when you invite people to this thing and they got no personality, it's,
If you want me to sit and be quiet, I
you know
can.
what I mean? We don't
You
want
cannot
that.
be quiet.
Liverpool.
Cassandra, you cannot be quiet.
I can.
No, you cannot.
How do you guys know each other? How did
Industry.
industry?
Yeah.
You said industry.
Ah, bro.
Industry.
My accent is... So, I'll be filming a US rom-com. Why they filming in London? Hey, listen.
Are the people? Are they American?
No, they're not.
They're
Oh,
not.
the talents are not.
Okay.
You
Okay.
see,
Can I have a chewing
I'm a
gum?
talent.
Yeah. But I was gonna take one, but I've seen like on previous edits and stuff.
What
Like
have you seen?
just me
Okay, no.
the whole time.
Don't mind, he mocks the way I drink water, bro.
It's
How do you
ridiculous. Have you
drink
seen it?
I
No.
drink water
Drink
like a human
Drink
drinks
this
water.
water.
I'm not drinking, bro.
Why?
this guy.
You can't say that and then not drink.
Close
Watch
his
me.
eyes. I'll do an impression. He's
You
like,
close your eyes.
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah.
weird.
Drink water.
It's
Yeah.
weird.
But what if someone slaps you in the face when you do?
No, but he does it like it's an
How do you
advert.
know?
It's bare annoying.
All the
Maybe he's born
scenarios,
with
bro.
it.
Bare annoying. But he's like,
Can I see?
what are you
Nah,
doing?
bro.
I was watching the edit back. I was like, what's he doing?
You know what, yeah?
What is he doing?
It's for the gal. It's
Yeah,
for the gal.
One girl, bro. I've only got eye for one female.
What female?
Don't look at
Hey!
me. I saw you look at me on the camera and I was like, wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait, so you don't say how you guys met? What were you doing? What shoot?
Just saw her.
Oh no! That's never happened before. There we go. Technical difficulties.
Right, we look bare bright,
That's
bro.
gonna get edited out. Now it's me because I'm leaning forward. There we go.
Mad thing.
That's mad. That happens though. Do you know what I mean? It happens when you're on the fly. The angle bell. I think it is.
Why is it bare police
It
here?
is,
But
to be
anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, I saw some of her work on social media, and I don't actually think, I don't know how. I think one of my friends just shared some of her stuff. I was like, you know, this girl,
But you
2010.
used to work at a place and I used to stay there.
Shoreditch one as well, yeah. Yeah, Shoreditch.
And then I started to see his stuff on social media and I was like, oh, it's that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same guy. And then I thought, oh, he acts. Wow. And that was that.
Do you think you're funnier than me?
Yes.
And on levels, I remember we said we'll have a proper
This
discussion.
is some egotistical.
No, that's not even. Because me and her could talk
funnier
like
than
that.
me.
Now, I've never really thought about it. I don't think I'm funny. I just think everyone has their own humour.
Nah, there's some really unfunny humor.
But humour it's subjective, isn't it?
Yeah,
like I can find something funny and that person might not. Like I have people right now commenting on my video saying you're not funny. And then I got people that will share my video saying this girl is hilarious. So it's like it's all a subjective.
Yeah, definitely. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that there is more subjective when they're commenting on a female specific humor.
Oh yeah. We get more scrutiny because women are not supposed to be funny. So when people come onto my page, I have more to prove. I have more
That's interesting.
They have more to like say, because I as well, what I've noticed is that if one woman's not funny, people will say women aren't funny. So I represent women. Whereas if a man's not funny, people won't say men aren't funny. They'll say that man isn't funny. So I feel like women carry the weight of you are gonna now prove that women are either not funny or are funny. Why do you
think there isn't like more female comedians? Do you think
because women are scared to put their humour out there to the fear of being called unfunny? I think a lot of women have a different humour because the bar is male humour. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Jokes, so barroom jokes.
It shouldn't be, but what it is. Yeah.
I've never seen comedy as a masculine thing, but now that I'm actually,
it kind of is. Like it's kind of vulgar. Like a woman, if she's, a lot of women go to like sex talk or vulgar, or they're proper expressive about their sex lives because they know that's like a thing that men would traditionally do, and it's not something that women normally do, so they get the laughs. It's the bar is men, but women have things that we find funny that men would never find funny. Yeah, because they're not men. No, they're not women.
Orientated.
Yeah, like they just won't. You won't get it. If I was to say something about my hair in the morning, you just probably won't get it. If I was to say something about my period, you probably won't get it. But as a woman, we find that hilarious. But to men, that's like women aren't funny because that's not our type of humor.
You know what? It's funny.
For us, that's hilarious.
I think honestly, because there's so many guy comedians out there, there's not a lot of subjects that you can talk about as a male comedian that hasn't already been touched. Do you know what I mean? I think because there's not a lot of female comedians, like you've probably got more scope to be. Do you know what I mean? To just be yourself and talk about something that hasn't been touched.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I think so.
Would you say, like, I don't do anymore. I used to do stand-up comedy. That's how I started off.
Jeez. Tokyo-ish.
So that's how, who was it? Funny enough, it was A-Dot the comedian.
Shout out A-Dot.
Yeah, that's the uncle right there. He performed once in uni. And I told him I want to be an actor. I prefer my comedy acting and thing. Then he just said, which is weird because he spoke to me in his English accent.
That was always, oh my days.
That threw me completely off.
Every time he done that,
I fully thought he just came last week from Lagos, man. So yeah, he's just telling me that a good way to enter is just do stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
So I always knew I was a funny person, but I didn't want to be stand-up comedy. So I just did it to the point where it can allow me, and then I did my thing, and then I got a quote found and signed by Comedy Central by good old Stephen Seller, who you know, Stephen. And I kind of didn't go back to it because I don't. That's not what my desired goal was. Yeah. But I know you're in and out of stand-up comedy though.
Yeah, I was literally talking to Sandra about it. Like I started when I was 17. And yeah, I was like, I want to try. I think I was watching Kojo's Comedy Funhouse, and I saw Mo the comedian, and I was like young, so that's how you know Mo's been doing this thing for time.
Yeah.
I saw Mo the comedian, I saw Baba Tunde on this show, and I think I also watched Eddie Murphy Raw with my older brother, and I was like, I can do this because I was a class clown, always making people laugh in school, and so yeah, my first show was like for an audition for like this massive talent show in Hackney Empire, the big stage. It was like, I was on a huge stage, it was a few judges in the front, and the rest of the auditorium was like empty. I cracked my jokes, nobody laughed. I was like,
yikes.
Oh shoot. And then what was interesting was after I did that, they were like, well, you can go to the back room bar and do your talent again. There's gonna be a few people there. It'll be a lot smaller. And I was like, okay. I was 17 at the time. And I went to the backroom bar or whatever after it was all done, and I was like, I'm gonna do my set again I think I'm funny. And I went there and I was so much more confident because there was hardly anyone there. And yeah, I killed it. Did really good. And there was a guy called Gary Reish. He ran a production company called Brown Eyed Boy. They did 3 Non-Blondes.
Great show.
And yeah, from that, I got my first TV pilot on BBC 3 when BBC 3 was on TV. Showing my age. And yeah, and I did my TV pilot. I was with oh my gosh, I'm forgetting his name. The comedian we saw recently when we went to the show, and the one we both know.
What show did you go?
The stand-up show with Junior Booker was hosting.
I can't remember that, man.
Really? Damn.
Oh goodness, Victor.
Victor Daniels. Yes. Sorry, Victor. Me and Victor Daniels.
He's been good on social media now. He's doing his thing. He's a stand-up comedian, but he's kind of taking the social media route now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did my sketch with him. On just to let you know what Brown Eyed.
Bro, you're giving full detail.
I know. I've got to break it down.
Bro, we just asked.
Laughter Shock was my first ever thing.
Mine was 2 minutes to finish, bro. This guy.
Joe Lycett was in it. You know who Joe Lycett is?
No.
Nabil Abdul Rashid was in it. You know Nabil?
Yeah, I think I know Nabil. Nabil's a G.
I think Mo the comedian must have auditioned for it as well. I think Dane Baptiste was on it.
Yeah.
Miss London was on it. Like,
Miss
I was
London.
the 17-year-old kid. Like, I'm with the big. Well, they weren't as big as they are now, but. All right, I'll finish my point. You guys talk what you want to talk about.
No,
that's a good. That's a good one.
Yeah, I tried. But then I stopped. I went uni. I did another show again. I stopped. Stopped. So
But
yeah.
You never did stand up, Cassie, did you?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We need to do a joint show. We'll always like to do a show.
I thought you want to do a birthday special.
I am going to do a birthday special.
Yeah?
Yeah. My birthday's gone now, but.
Well, lockdown's done that for all of us, bro. Yeah. My birthday this year was dead, bro.
Your birthday was when? What, May?
During the first lockdown.
Yeah.
When no one was.
May. During the first lockdown. Shut up, boy. Tell it.
It is May. I wasn't trying to avoid it.
Okay,
it's just,
okay. Right.
Yours is November, right?
Yeah.
See me, I know.
During the second lockdown.
When's your birthday?
September.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, star sign.
I was allowed out.
Are you a star? What's with? I hate star sign people, bro.
What's your star sign?
I'm Gemini.
What's that? Oh, you're 2 people.
Well, what the hell that means?
Oh shit! I see it now.
Yeah.
Oh, I
all
see.
This time I was wondering what
sometimes,
is it about
yeah.
It's because you too.
It is the Point of Frankie podcast today. What's this, bro? No, it's just literally means 9 months prior, my parents got drunk. That's all it means. Nothing like, the heads of 2 or
That's
whatever.
Interesting. I mean, I'm not a super star sign believer, but I get the Gemini thing. Sometimes you're like, hey, I'm Frankie. And other times you're like, and so the reasons why this.
And you think that's because of the day I was born?
I think it's because of the time period.
Not even, bro. And it's absolutely bogus. But no, yeah, in essence, what I want to say is with stand-up comedy, it's a very, now, Ben mentioned it, I thought it's a very, not just stand-up comedy, even comedy in general, it's very hard to do now because what is seen as too sensitive to say.
But that's the thing, it's not hard because if you don't care about that, you'll be an anomaly. Like there's a comedian called...
A what?
Anomaly.
No, he's sizing it.
I was trying to get
he does the same to me.
I was like, what?
What do you say?
I
said it before. First time ever. And then I'm anomaly. But there's a comedian called Andrew Schultz. Don't know if you've heard of him.
I haven't. Wait, actually I have.
My favorite comedian out right now. He does a podcast with Charlemagne the God. Yeah.
Yes, I have heard of him.
He is a gift to comedy.
Really? I need to check him out.
Because he doesn't care. He just says what he wants. But he does it in like a really clever way. So the other day, like a year ago, he did he posted on his, he's also the blueprint, by the way, for a comedian being on social media as well, but that's a whole different story. Anyway, he posted a clip of him on YouTube, one of his sets, and he's making fun of a guy in a wheelchair at the front row. Now off the bat,
really?
That sounds wild.
That does sound wild.
When you watch it, it's like he does it in a really good way where like you can tell he's being respectful to the guy, but it's still hilarious. And like him and the guy are just like going back and forth, and he's like, he's just really funny. But people like him, like he's gonna change the game again because he just doesn't care. He doesn't care about all the politically correct sensitive stuff, and he just talks about everybody like equally. He'll, you know, make jokes about Jewish people, Chinese people, black people, white people.
But that's tough because Andrew Schultz is white, isn't it?
Yeah, he's white.
Which is like, if you can,
that's even harder.
If you can make jokes about black people as a white person,
he makes jokes about everyone.
Hold on, roughly how old is he?
It's like 36.
Okay,
I've seen the podcast.
Yeah.
There's one white guy. He's constantly married to a black lady. He keeps talking about the black culture, introducing it. He mocks why black churches are really.
What's his name? I think I know. He's about blonde hair, kind of big guy.
Brownish blonde hair. He's in Think Like a Man.
Yeah, I think I know. He's
so the white couple
voice kind of thing.
Yeah, the white man. Yeah. So he's also. So now, I get what you mean, but with that, you need to have that essence to say that punchline.
Yeah, it's a skill.
It's okay to be you don't care, but if you don't care and just say something, you can come across a bit.
Nah, he's that's what I mean. He doesn't though. That's why he's so good at what he does, because he will say what he wants, but you can tell that he still respects that community. Like, he's not just taking the mick out of them to, like, I can't explain it. You'd have to watch it to get it. Like,
what if I don't laugh? Huh?
I'd be very, very shocked. He does a whole comedy special, half an hour, pure crowd work.
Really?
No written jokes.
Oh, it's crowd work.
The whole half an hour special is just crowd work, and he's just very quick to think of stuff. He's knowledgeable in, like, the world and its culture, so he can make a joke about Latino people living in Cuba because he knows the do you know what I mean? He knows, like, he just knows stuff, and it's just
stereotypes there.
I do like the raw comedian. My favorite comedian is really raw. Anyone that knows of him will be like, yeah, Corey Holcomb. Have you heard of Corey Holcomb?
Corey Holcomb.
This guy, even when I say I'm a fan of him, like, I feel like I can get cancelled just for liking this guy, because he has, like, all the freaking, like, he has abortion jokes. He has, like, it's like, yo, but he has the kind of jokes where if you laugh, you're trying not to laugh, and he will, like, call out people in the audience about relationships, and, like, yeah, he's the kind of person where when he's making jokes, you're like, I shouldn't laugh, but that's funny.
But you kind
of
have
what I mean?
to.
It's like, but the balls, I think what I really appreciate about them comedians is that not only are you making a joke about something that is touchy, but you're making, do you know what I mean? You're standing on stage and putting yourself and integrity on the line. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's like, the bravery is like, oof.
I think it's a fine line. Like, there was a online comedian, I'm not going to mention no names, recently that released a video and everyone hated it. It was of Jesus, a threesome video. But you know what the mad thing is? He got cussed for it, and I was thinking, some people were saying it's just dark humor, but then some people were saying it was unnecessary, and I was thinking, where's the line between, like, controversy, dark humor, and it just being pointlessly trying to trigger people? Because I like dark humor if it's funny. If it's not funny, it's just dark. I can't be reminded of a dark topic and then not laugh. The whole point of dark humor is that you go into a really dark topic, you find the funniness, you pull it out, and you make people, like, find light. Like, I've seen comedians.
find that hilarious. Jesus, the threesome?
Did you watch it?
I haven't watched it, but that punchline is already, I've never heard it.
The concept, I mean, I'm a Christian, so it's disrespectful.
Me too.
It's like,
if our parents watch this, it's finished for us, bro.
Yeah, people were absolutely cussing him, but I understood the concept of it. But I think he just took it, he could have just ended it at a point, and he didn't. He just carried on with it, and I was like,
when they drag it.
Like, he dragged it too much, and I was like, now it's like, you could have just stopped there.
So what do you think the line is? What do you think the line between, like, a really funny but touchy subject joke is, on the other side of that being, do you know what I mean, you've taken it too far? What's the line? If we can, like,
I feel when you say kind of what I said, you just don't keep hitting on it. You know, it's one of the things when you hit something, you punch it.
But I've seen some comedians, like, make a joke about a disabled person and keep hitting it, and it's like, it doesn't get any less funny. Like, even, like, going back to Eddie Murphy, when he kept on making those jokes about Stevie Wonder, it was like it's like, it wasn't any less funny because he kept on making the joke.
I think it's like this is one conclusion that I've come to. I think it comes from, if I feel like you're not, I don't know, I think there's like a respect element in it. Because you can disrespect someone by making a joke about them, and then in that process you're also losing respect for yourself. But if I laugh at something and I see that you're still respecting the person or the topic, and I don't lose respect for you, then you've done it successfully. But you need to figure out when do people start to lose respect for me. When's that cut off? And only you know that as a comedian, when people are gonna look and think, right, this is a bit much.
It's a feeling thing. I totally agree, but I'm like, is that subjective?
It is, yeah, of course. Everything is subjective in the whole of life. Like, someone could say that was too far. Some people will say no, that's not. But you have to kind of just go with what you think the majority would think, not the.
In your sets, then, do you guys take the piss out of yourselves?
Oh, I talk about my life. It's like, for me, especially now, going into doing comedy again, it's like stories about my life. Do you know what I mean? And how I feel about story. You know what I mean? And me kind of putting myself on the line as well, like feeling jealous or feeling all, you know what I mean, all those awkward feelings, feeling inadequate, but like just putting myself on the line. And some of them are like, some of the jokes I have now are really kind of like, damn, that's embarrassing, but I want people to be able to relate to that feeling too. Do you know what I mean? And it's not really about, do you know what I mean, pointing the finger at anybody. It's about me in situations with everybody. That's what that's what I'm doing anyway.
That's the issue.
Self-depreciation.
No, because I kind of had this concept. One of the reasons why I didn't want to stay in comedy is because you end up feeling like the butt of the joke. You end up feeling like the clown, the joker, than an actual comedian. I know many on the come up, they like to say jokes of people laughing at them as opposed to with them.
But you don't have to do that type of comedy.
Of course. But that's why I asked if you guys do that, because I want to see how people live.
It's funny, I kind of feel like the direction I'm going in with my comedy now would kind of be close to that. But I think I know myself enough and I'm confident enough in my own, you know what I mean, in my own skin, where I won't be, do you know what I mean, kicking myself to make an audience laugh. Comedy is not all I do. Do you know what I mean? And if it ever feels like I'm killing myself on stage to try and get laughs, then I'll just stop.
Well, well, for you guys, what will you say you're more of a percentage of? What will you say is your order? You got your social media content, actor and comedian. What's first, second, and third?
Well, for me, it'd be social media, isn't it? Because that's where I started. I didn't start off the internet. I started on the internet and then I have tried to come off. So social media, I wouldn't say.
Yeah, I remember you told me about this.
Yeah.
You wanted to become a bit more actress-esque.
Yeah, but I more want to write my own stuff and act in it. I don't really want to act in it. I do want to act in other people's. If you give me a job, it's fine. But also, like, I said, I don't want to act in your stuff. I do. But I do want to write my own characters, like, and I get to choose what I say and what I do. I have certain morals. I don't want to do certain things. I don't want to kiss strangers. You ain't gonna make it that far in the acting world if I say nope. Don't want to do that, don't want to wear that clothes, so I'd much rather just write my own stuff.
It's so interesting.
So I have control over what I'm actually doing.
So I feel like I'm getting to that point now. So when I was a kid, like primary school, I was like, I want to be an actor. I want to be a star and all that stuff. And I think over the years, I've slowly started to realise that me pursuing that validation from whoever Hollywood is, I'm actually depreciating myself. Do you know what I mean? It's like going to audition after audition after audition, and them just seeing me as another black guy. Oh, tall black, do you know what I mean? Fitting in like a tick box almost. Now I'm starting to realise, actually, I'm more than they could possibly see on a, do you know what I mean? Or write down in a paragraph. So let me just put my energy where I believe it should be. Create my own content, do stand-up comedy, write scripts, make music, and just do me and fulfill that. And if that becomes something and then they offer me something, then it's like, okay, you're offering me something knowing this about me. Do you know what I'm saying? Rather than it being like, take me now. Do you know what I mean? So I started on some acting. Yeah, when I don't know when it came.
No, it literally just happened when creating your own shit.
Oh, yeah, creating my own shit. I should explain. This cuts off like every
23 minutes.
23 minutes.
It's sitcom, baby.
Listen, we're work in progress.
Okay.
Yeah, so we need better cameras and
I don't think we're never gonna see her again. Or so. These guys, they only got 20 minutes.
Camera cuts
Oh
off.
my days!
It was late. It was all your fault. Why were you late?
No, ladies are always late as well.
You didn't tell her nothing. You didn't tell her that I was where I was coming from. You didn't tell her.
Cassandra, you know me well enough that I wouldn't put you in this situation.
But you did.
You
though.
did. Though.
No, in a situation where I'll say, oh, go to hear me.
You know me well enough.
You know me, but you did. I don't know. You did.
Yeah, Frankie, I'm disappointed.
I wouldn't put you in a random person's car if I didn't feel that you would not be comfortable.
That isn't my issue. We've established my issue.
That I'm late.
We're gonna get into it again.
I'm
late.
Digging a hole. Just getting.
Yeah, you want to go there?
You know what we were talking about though?
You guys want to go there?
We were talking about comedy.
I got dirt on both of you.
What do you mean you got dirt?
You don't know nothing about
What?
my
I
life.
got dirt on you.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm perfect.
I got mad dirt on Frankie.
That's not. I'm not.
Say
This shit.
Huh?
Why are
the
you
dirt out
here,
the
bro?
hole.
I know, right?
Why are you here,
Get the
bro?
dirt out the hole.
There's no dirt in nowhere, bro. Man.
There's no
Ain't you got a
dirt,
radio or something to do?
I did it.
You didn't?
Yeah.
You
I'm
did?
not on radio right now, to be fair.
Really?
No, my show's just finished.
Oh, you're
Oh, it's
pre-recorded.
pre-recorded.
Yeah, so it's half pre-recorded, and then I do a bit live as well.
Plug it to the people. What
When do we
what
find it?
radio?
Is it finished now?
What radio you on?
You won't know if you're not a Christian.
Oh, it's a Christian radio.
We're Christian.
I said we're Christian.
Called
We
Premier
are
Gospel.
Christian.
You can throw me into that. How'd you know I'm Christian?
Why are you?
I know you are.
Hey, now this is gonna be another long story, but you can't just do
Back
we're
in
Christian.
1991 when I was born.
I was born into a Christian household.
Yeah, you were born 91.
And then, no, in all seriousness, I was born into a Christian household. And
Yeah, same.
I got to the point where I was like, actually, I know the only reason why I'm Christian is because I was born into it. And I want to be like, if I'm a Christian because I've done the work. And so what I did was I said, the best way to learn something is to take yourself out of it and look at it with fresh eyes. And so what I've done is taken myself out of it, gone back to Ghana, where I'm from, seen my aunties, uncles, asked about religion.
Are you from Ghana?
Yeah.
Sorry to cut this story. We are going to go back to it. But today someone told me that people from Ghana, well, men from Ghana, were really short.
Nah,
You're
you know,
not.
sure, you know. No, yeah.
And that accent's not... Is
I
that
know,
Ga-
that's a Jamaican
Yeah, no,
accent. That's me
Jamaican.
trying to do
Oh,
a Jamaican
play
accent. Listen,
You're lying about your heritage. Carry
no,
on.
man. This is
asked you, what's your origin?
strong Jamaican
We've
accent.
discussed this already, but I do want him to finish your
Oh
story
my days,
before we
bro.
get into
Why
everything
you
else. Continue.
dodging?
What was I saying?
No, I could have cut his story and I would like...
I'm
to
cutting
finish.
you now.
No, but-
This is too many cuts. I'm confused.
no, there was one cut, right?
Okay.
Cut.
There's two. This simple. What's your origin?
You know what I am? I'm just mixed black and white. Like, there's not a big... like,
Just mix black and white.
black and white. Like,
All right, so my story. So, yeah, there was a point in my life where something happened in my life, and I was like, you know what? I hate the idea.
It's epiphany.
Oh, I couldn't.
what was it to do with?
It's to do with some deep stuff,
Like what?
family stuff,
Yeah.
and it was just like, you know what? I wanna. And you know what else really bothered me? Like when I was in school, we used to have like religious debates, and as soon as a Muslim person would talk about their faith, I'd be like, no, chatting rubbish. I would just cut it off. And I think ever since I've actually stopped and said, you know what? Let me study everything. I've actually listened more
Everything.
to everything. Do you know what I mean? I actually listened to people that I would have previously ignored. And anyway, so got to this point, what midlife crisis? Friggin'
Core life crisis.
If you
it's
will.
an actual thing. Core life crisis. It's an actual thing.
Cool life crisis.
Quarter life crisis.
Is
Okay.
it? Yeah, I feel like I went.
So
through
I guess I had a quarter life crisis, and I was like, you know what? Let me go back home. Went to Ghana, met a man who was a Hebrew Israelite, and he gave me some books. And then I started linking up with my homie Mikel, and he was talking about some Afrocentric, do you know what I mean, Kemet Ma'at stuff to do with like Egypt, do you know what I mean, cosmology of like religions and faith and God and stuff like that. And yeah, and listening to the Nation of Islam talk about, do you know what I mean, some of their things. And yeah, and I've realized, for me anyway, that I just feel when someone's telling the truth. And I think the truth cannot be refuted. It's like,
What do you think the truth is?
I think that's difficult. I think there's truth in loads of things, but I think there's also mixes and, do you know what I mean, bits of things that will take you away from the truth in a lot of things.
Right.
I actually wrote something about this on my Facebook post. Facebook, you know, bro. It was about...
Wow, old man.
Who uses
You're
Facebook?
older than me. And why are you really attacking me today, brother?
Because you're late.
That's what I do, bro.
You don't do nothing,
What I
yo.
do.
All you do... Actually, I'm not
do.
going to go there.
Wait, what were you going to say about Facebook?
I wrote a post about how facts are never really said. It's more opinions of people's views. They opinionate on things. So with people dilute it, take their bit to make it seem like it's a fact. And what you're saying about religion, it's in the same way. There was an African proverb that says that we have many flows of water. You have your canals, you have your streams, you have your rivers, you have your lakes, and eventually all of them lead up to the
Damn.
great.
Look who's behind you.
It's, you see, we talk about religion, and now the lights go. Oh,
Golly.
I'm the good one, bro.
He said I'm the good one.
I'm the only virgin in this car, bro. You know that one there.
Why do you know that?
Because Frankie is wholesome, bro.
Anyway, What were you gonna say in terms of the whole God religion thing?
You're not finished about my proverb.
Oh, sorry. Go on, finish then.
That's the second time we've done a Caribbean accent. I don't know.
It's weird, isn't it?
A bad one at that. Carry on.
What you mean?
Just
My
saying.
tomato
Go on,
accent's
go on,
alright.
let's hear it.
I can't do one.
You're
Whoa,
from then.
so here we go. The one that can't do it is judging.
I ain't gonna be hypocritical. Be a card.
Beer can.
Really?
You went with
Really?
beer can. Hold on.
At your age.
Hold
That's what you
on.
want.
She
Yeah.
said beer can. Wait.
Wagwan.
That's
Wait,
her friend. I don't know her,
Jamaican
bro, man.
people don't eat pork anyway.
Exactly.
You went beer
Rasta
can?
man don't even
Be a
even.
card.
Beer can. Okay.
You're a part Irish,
Beer
right?
can.
Alright.
Alright. That's not bad.
Carry on.
Anyway, you see, I don't think you guys even deserve that proverb,
I
bro.
No,
think-
we do. We want the proverb.
Listen, this light behind you is like such a block.
Bruh. Wait, what if I do something like this?
There you go. There you go.
See?
There we
Initiative.
go.
No, it's just I was just stretching.
Okay, go on.
We have many flows of lake streams and canals. I swear we're better than this because
I mean, I'm hoping the production
is-
value
hey,
up
listen.
next time, but hey ho.
Hey.
It's
I promise you,
It
we
makes it
are.
what it is.
Why is it we always have our best ones when there's no guests?
I don't know, man.
Nah,
Maybe because you don't play up.
it's because we got someone from the Midlands.
Yeah, the Birmingham energy's throwing everything
what
off.
does that mean? What does it
Birmingham
mean?
energy's throwing everything off.
You
Are you
finish
from
your
me?
Yes. You
Okay.
didn't finish your proverb. Proverb?
Yeah, proverbs. So we have many flows of
Proverb.
lakes.
Wait,
It's not nice, is it?
No, it's not.
Exactly.
I hate that.
Call it even then.
Yes.
We got our streams, we got our lakes, we got our canals, we got our rivers, etc. So you take your canals as Islam,
This
your
better be a good
rivers
point, bro.
as
Sorry.
rivers as Christianity, Buddhism. They all eventually lead to the great ocean, i.e. the great God. But there's many flows of it, and everyone kind of describes it in their way. But in actuality, when you actually compare all these religions, there's a lot of similarities. Jesus is mentioned in the Quran, but not as the Son of God, but he's as a messenger. Buddhism is in some parts of other religions, but because as the world gets bigger, everyone has their own opinionated views of it. So that's what I'm trying to say with anything. There is a similarity. There's more similarities than many of us would love to admit to.
You know God? The word
We
God.
do know him. Oh.
The word God is actually a German word.
Okay. What does it mean?
Like G-O-D is a German word.
Yeah.
And like there's different ways to call, like God in Arabic is Allah, and God in Tree.
Jehovah.
In my language is Nyame. There's like, but as soon as you say Allah, it's like, bro, I don't believe in him. It's like, with the same God, no? But yeah.
Yeah. So Christian radio. That's how we got
Yeah,
there.
we're back here.
But why would we not? We can listen to Christian radio.
Yeah,
I never said you can't, but obviously if you're not Christian, then you probably won't want
So will you say you're devoted then? Like
Am I
a proper
devoted to
practice?
Christianity?
Yeah, you proper practice.
I mean, I do what I can.
Listen, it's hard.
Yeah, I think, I've been through my own like thought processes, and I was born into it, and I came out, and then I went into it to a point where I changed my whole life. I didn't wear makeup, didn't wear jeans, didn't wear jewelry, didn't have my hair out, and then I came away from that, completely left church for about 3 years, and then recently I came back into it after I kind of looked around a bit, had a look at these other religions, shopped around, and I was like, nah, I think I believe what I believe.
Yeah.
And as much as you were saying like all the religions lead to one, I do believe, and this is where probably the devoutness comes in, I think there just is one way to get to God. I believe all of these other religions, and I believe when they're saying that they
in
have
what way? What do you mean in
spirit,
what way?
like I think that they have an essence of God. I can't look at a Muslim and say you don't know God, because the God that they describe is the God that I describe, and I don't think there's two beings in this universe that are the same. If I'm trying to say my God is unique and their attributes of their God is the same, that's the same God. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
It's a whole water theory.
But
Yeah.
I do think that when Jesus came and said, I am the way, the truth, and the life, this is it. That's it. I think he died for a reason. I believe that he rose again, and I believe all that happened for a reason. So as much as I think all of these religions have an essence and they do have their, spiritual experiences, I'm not denying any of that. I think if God wants to work over there, he can work where he wants. If he wants to work with a Buddhist or a Hindu, he can. But I do think there is that way.
I think that's
why
powerful.
I believe what I believe.
Very
I
well
think
said.
that's powerful, and I think it's beautiful, and
Well
I think as long as what I love about that is it's not what a lot of religion has become, where it's like my religion's better than yours and wars.
No, I don't think I would never war with, like, because I understand if you're born into something cool, or if you are brought up in a certain part of the world, I get it. Like, I'm not oblivious. I get that. Obviously, I am a Christian because I was born into it. Like, if I was born in Afghanistan or Morocco, I might have grew up as a Muslim, and then I'll be on the other side. But I just think when I've looked at the facts and I look at Jesus, because he's the pivotal role in all of these, like Judaism, Islam, and Christianity.
Jews, isn't Jew in Jewish as well?
Yeah, but Jesus is in all of these.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's in, but it's just that we all believe different things about Jesus. So Christians will believe he's the Son of God. Muslims believe he was a prophet. Jewish people believe he was just a guy that came and said he was the Son of God. They don't believe, they're still waiting for their king to come. Do you know what I mean?
That's the question. I'm not sure if we mentioned this before, but like, you know, like the second coming of Jesus, right? Do you think if he was to come back now, we'd, do you know what I mean, notice him? Because it seems like with the whole cancel culture and all of this like madness.
I've heard people say this before. I think Jesus would be not liked, because when you look at the Bible, like when you read it, this is gonna be really boring for some people, but it's life edit. When you look at the Bible and you read it, Jesus.
You cannot find Jesus boring. Whoever says Jesus is boring.
He used to do wild stuff. Like he would run up in a synagogue, open up the thing, say, "Guys, I'm the Son of God." Dip off. Like. What? Huh? Do you know what I mean? Like, he used to aggravate people. He was the one. That's why he got so known. That's why
he cancelled.
He get cancelled. He was cancelled. He was killed. Like,
so you say he'll say things that. So are we saying people like Trump are very Jesus?
No.
We can't compare Jesus to Trump. What do you mean?
What?
I get where you're going with that.
Blasphemy.
But I get where you're going with that. But I think Jesus will be cancelled because he was cancelled. He was killed. That was the ultimate cancelling. They tried to stop him out. And that's that.
There's many concepts of many that were assassinated because they were shaking up change for the better.
Yeah.
For in many cultures, Malcolm X, Dr. King, JF Kennedy, Lady Diana, Jesus himself.
Why do you keep saying Lady Diana?
Because that was her monarch.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So when she got stripped off from being princess after divorce, she just became Lady Diana.
I still call her princess.
Lady Diana.
She was. It's dirty Diana. If you're gonna sing it right.
I knew that.
You said it with confidence as well.
I knew, but even
harmonizing. You don't even know anything.
I knew, but it went with it.
That's my homegirl. I think
Lady Diana's your homegirl.
Yeah, bro. Well, not mine. I think she's my parents' homegirl. My mom loved her, bro.
Yeah.
Loved. I think she loved. I think celebs, Lady Diana and Denzel, my mom probably loves more than her own children.
Really?
I'm obviously exaggerating, but I'm just saying.
Damn.
It's gonna say that's deep.
Savage.
I know, innit? Like, I love this random woman, random white woman.
Lady Diana was random, brother. She was an OG.
No,
do you know she died pregnant?
Apparently.
Allegedly.
Nah, she did, bro.
Allegedly.
No, she did, bro.
I was there at the scan.
She did, bro.
I was the doctor.
Nah, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's many individuals that come to try and change the world for the better, but they get stripped.
Yeah.
To a point where Minister Louis Farrakhan has said it very well. He says that when they idolize, so they use their strongest power, which is the media, they'll strip the person's image and devalue him so much or her so much to the point that when something bad does happen to them, people don't care.
You know what I'm saying? They're thinking about
Michael Jackson as well. So
how do we go from comedy
to this deep, bro, man?
To Jesus and Lady Diana.
To Minister Farrakhan.
This is nuts.
Nah, it's just what it is, bro, man. Like, there was one that I'm looking forward to that. So we did an episode that went everywhere. We talked about guilty pleasure. That ended up
guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
What's that?
Guilty pleasure. So pleasures.
Oh, a guilty pleasure. I thought
that's up
now. Like a band.
Oh, you put it up now, yeah?
Yeah, it's up.
Okay. Well, you must have done it like the last half hour.
No. The whole podcast is up.
Hey, you see?
I've got a playlist of guilty pleasures.
Yeah, that's what was one of our topics. What's your
playlist? What do you mean?
Like a song playlist of songs that I would only listen to on my own.
I love that. We're gonna say something else.
I didn't know where it was going, bro.
Shit, like songs I listen to. Oh wait.
Do you have a playlist for when you're crying?
Yes.
Why do females have
I went
that?
through heartbreak this year.
Oh, talk about it.
Alright, well, basically. No.
Is that why you aired, man?
Is that why I aired you?
Yeah.
This is gonna get awkward.
Why did I air you? There's multiple reasons why I air you, but
Dickhead, bro, man.
that may have been one.
I can relate.
Why?
So I spoke without thinking. My bad.
That's fine.
It's not about me. It's about your heartbreak.
Yeah, I went through heartbreak, and I discovered a really good heartbreak song. Like it's Labyrinth, Jealous, and the first line is "I'm jealous of the rain," and I was like,
Nah.
I'm jealous of the rain. And he was like, because it falls onto your skin. And I was like, Labyrinth, preach. So yeah, I used to sit and listen to that song and cry and get in my feelings, because it just felt good to get in my feelings. And then now I'm over it, I listen back to that song like, bleh.
Have you heard
Jealous of the rain.
Have you heard Jasmine Sullivan, Lost Ones?
No.
That is
See, I can't listen to that now because I'm not heartbroken no more. So if I listen to these songs, Lost Ones.
Maxwell, that's also
yeah, that's yes.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
that song is powerful, bro.
Someone like you, Adele. Never mind.
No, the thing is, I like that, but I think it got too rinsed to the point I was like,
it did.
Yeah,
Kind of took away the emotion, but
I
it's
feel
still like the lyrics.
there should have been another song a few weeks before that I think it would have hit home like it should have. Like Hello, I think was better than
Hello was kind of deep still. Hello.
Bruh, her new one's gonna be heavy. Because of that whole breakup with that guy was...
I don't know nothing about it.
She got divorced.
Yeah, she got divorced and she obviously lost so much weight because of this guy.
Yeah.
She looks weird.
You think?
Yeah.
Where did that go?
That was pretty much...
She looks weird.
The thing is...
like, what?
The thing is, I don't know Adele, but I know that she will laugh at something like that because that's her character. But she looks weird in a new...
Lady Diana's my G. Adele would laugh.
She would laugh. That's a character.
See Lady Diana, yeah.
I know her.
Lady Diana was a gorgeous lady, bro, man.
That's funny.
She was though. But yeah, she looks weird.
Yeah, she looks weird in her...
Are you talking about the carnival outfit?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Not because it was a carnival outfit, it's just because...
Yeah, did you have a problem with it?
I didn't.
No, you did that.
What was the problem with that, guys?
People were like appropriation, and it's like, but I'm like, yo, if you influence culture, people are supposed to imitate.
Really about the black culture, though.
And I think she was more. It was respectful. She wasn't like taking the mick. She was doing it because that's
like
kind of what
blackface
that's
kind
what
of
people.
thing.
Yeah, like it wasn't like she was doing it. It was she was involved in the culture. You go to carnival, that's how you dress. Simple.
It's so tough. Like nowadays, you either get cancelled on some hate thing, or you get laughed at on some. Look at you trying to do the black thing. It's like, I'm not for it, man. I just feel like we should be more loving.
But blackface,
and accepting.
the blackfish or whatever they call it, it's a trip.
Blackfish.
I don't know what.
Blackfish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Blackfish.
What's that? Is that a film?
No.
No?
No, it's a terminology.
What
is it?
It's when white people are trying to be black.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Or when white girls will tan, have like their hair crinkled or curly, so they look racially ambiguous. You don't know if they're mixed race. You don't know what they are.
I've seen some girls, I'm like, rah. You just go, it's peak,
yeah.
Like Ariana Grande, she's been accused of that by the Latino.
She's white?
She's white, but she looks Spanish.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And she says things that are Spanish. And so the Spanish, and so the Spanish community are like, you're not one of us. You're white.
Where's she
Why
from?
are you? She's just white.
She's from
she's
the US.
an American
white
white girl, but she will like accentuate. She'll tan and she'll say certain things that sound Spanish. And
so that's the same with Cardi B then. Because Cardi B, she's black, but she's more the Hispanic kind of black. She's not like J-Lo kind of vibes, but she kind of goes off like she's a Nicki Minaj kind of thing. You know, like I'm like, nah, you're Hispanic, level yourself.
I don't think that's the same. I feel like if you've got black in you, you're black. It's a weird thing, isn't it?
Nah, I've seen some coconuts out there, bro.
No, I mean like I'm not talking
black,
about that.
But inside they are white. I'm like, rah.
But yeah, that's different. But even that's like I don't even know about that. I just feel like if you got black in you, then you're black. You know what I'm saying? You can have the braids and do all that. But if you white, and you do all you're tanning yourself. Even that I don't see it as, for me it's not a problem. It's just like I know what you're doing, but maybe you need to like work on like loving yourself a bit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because there was a very.
We're going deep again. What? We're having so much fun in the beginning. Now we're going some deep stuff.
We're trying to show people that comedians can be deep.
We don't want to show that. We want to show. We want to be funny.
We only know jokes. Do you ever feel people come to you as just the person to humor them?
Hello. Sorry.
Hola.
The fact you both looked in different offers.
What did you?
She went there. You went there.
I was like, hello.
Maybe it was like behind.
Definitely there. Hello.
Yeah, do you ever feel like people come to you just to make them laugh?
What do you mean?
Like, they don't actually see. They come and say, this person, I'm having a shit day. Can make me feel a bit better?
Yeah, I definitely feel like, but I do that with other people as well. Like, I'm the energy guy.
I think it's cool when people do that. Yeah, I like it. Unless I like it. If they're feeding back into me in a different way, then I'm cool with it because it's like, yeah.
Do you not like it?
No.
Really? Why?
Because I'm more than that, just that one thing.
Oh, I get it.
And we can have serious conversations. Being on some dates where girls are expecting me to make them laugh throughout the whole thing. No, and then,
sorry, why is that funny?
Exactly. But even when I don't say anything funny, it's like, I'm like, what? No, this is.
But then again, for me, it's like I'm not expecting anything from anybody. I'm tired of that stuff. Before it used to be like, oh man, like I can tell what you want me to do, and I get upset about it. But now I'm like, I'm just gonna be myself, and however you respond to it is how you respond to it. If you're, if you vibe with me, then great. If you don't, then great. Do you know what I mean? And I don't need you around me. Like I just ain't got energy to be mad at you for doing something that I don't want you to do. It's like, why do I even want you to do anything? Just do you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's easier to live life like that.
Or they morally support each other.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of, especially in relationship, everyone kind of molds their partner to be a certain image. So no, I don't think you should wear that. It's like, it's not your clothes, though. So where will you feel? Like,
I feel like we're some hood area, bro.
But we've seen police and everything. This is the new South London, bro.
No, nothing is like South London.
Like North
South
West,
London
right?
is different.
Where are we? Wembley. It's Wembley, isn't it?
Yeah, we're Wembley.
North West.
Yeah, you really? You needed to explain?
Yeah.
We know where Wembley is.
Look at that man.
Oh,
he's gonna take forever to cross. This guy ain't got no time. This guy's like,
fuck that old guy, bro, man.
Oh my days.
Why South? Now South is, what's worse, South or Brum?
Listen, when the first month that I moved in, there was a double murder outside my house.
Where did you move?
Yeah, you told me. Yeah,
South London.
Yeah, South, innit?
South is a different country, bro.
It's a double murder outside the yard.
I was like, what is going on? What is this place? I want to go home.
You should move to East, bro.
No, I'm gonna move to I'm gonna move to.
No, because that's where you are.
I've heard a lot of creatives live in East. Is that?
It's about to carve again.
Is that a thing?
Record and do the thing.
Okay.
Do with me.
All right, we're back.
Do you live in East?
Yeah, we both live in East. Yeah.
I've heard it's a land of creative people.
Hey. You took your time there, but yeah, we got there. Yeah.
I've heard a lot of, like, when I was coming to move down, everyone was like, no, you need to
I could probably.
And I was like, why?
I feel in terms of creatives, yeah. I think artistic, you're looking north.
Oh, what?
North London, but yeah, East. Yeah.
Why would you say that? Why north? What, Camden?
Yeah. The East, yeah. I can believe that.
But why though? Like, what is there to make people think this is a creative place?
I don't know.
Shoreditch?
Right?
Yeah, Shoreditch, yeah.
That's it, bro. We're getting a film studio there, bro. Hey.
What?
Yeah, there's
no stuff. Like,
the biggest film studio in the country is coming to East London.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. It's going to be bigger than Pinewoods. I was there.
Where? Where are they going to put it?
Dagenham.
That's where you... Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I knew, because that's where the family live.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. But
interesting.
No, but where are you looking to move?
Camden.
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 It's I get mixed up about the N and the M.
It's because you're from Brum.
From Brum. From Brum, yeah.
Did that piss you off? Yes, finally she's leaving. I've been trying for the last half hour, man.
Listen, I think we've reached a natural end anyway, like, because we kind of just talked about everything at this point.
No, in essence, it's always good to hear. I actually learned something about females in comedy.
What did you learn, bro?
No,
what did you learn?
That. Okay, yo. What is this, man?
What did you learn, Frankie?
What you told me, it says that women, well, what you said, that women have more openness to say things, and also women have a specific topic that they can laugh about, which men can't. I always thought that comedy was kind of all universal, where you say like period jokes and all that, so it's a good outlook to put in.
You did learn something.
I like to teach.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you, teacher.
No, I'll charge.
You know, I used to like you. You know, you're some any girl now, bro, man.
No, Cassandra is dope. This has been sick.
Do you prefer Cassandra or Cassie?
I'm curious, yeah, with that too.
Bob.
All right, well, Bob's been great.
I'm just calling you Sandra then.
No, you know what? I've always wanted to be called Sandy.
Sandy? Anyone call you Sandy?
Cassandra. No one?
Cause what?
Cassandra. Sandy's in my name, so I've always wanted to be called Sandy, but no one thinks it's acceptable.
You don't look like a Sandy.
Why not though?
You kinda
Do I need
do
to
look
have
like a
blonde
Sandy.
hair?
I think you need to
Because
be
you're
blonde.
thinking of Greece and Sandy and
You look like a Sandy.
Do I?
You are the
I'm
one.
the colour of sand. So I
I'll
feel
give
like
you Sandy.
it should
Now
work.
you're more like mud.
This has been fun.
This
On
guy's-
that note,
On that note, thank you so much, Sandy, for joining us on this pod.
I'm not just saying that because she's with us, but I wanted to bring you on because I'm a fan of your work.
Yeah, I'm a fan
thank
too.
you very much.
Check
Have
her
you
out.
seen her?
I have. You showed me sort of wall of comedy.
See, I promoted you before you were even or something.
What's the thing? I mean, we only got like 10 views. So
Oh,
so like the 10 people that watch our thing, like know where to find
You
you.
can find me at Cassandra Maria with an X on the end. Cassandra Maria.
Cassandra
Maria, is that your middle name?
Yes.
Cassandra Maria.
Yes.
How do you spell Maria? M-A-R-I-A. Cool.
Cassandra Maria.
That's two S's.
You definitely need to have a blonde in
Cassandra is two S's. C-A-S.
Yeah.
Double S-A-N-D-R-A.
There you go.
Oh, you
That's
spelled
where
that
you
quick.
find her. Bare fast.
My name, B.
Oh, swear down.
Is it?
I just thought it was a stage name.
No, it's my
That's
name.
dope.
That would be a dead stage name. Like, well, if it was gonna have a stage name, it'd be like Beyonce's sister. You know what I mean?
Beyonce's sister.
Well, one of us in this car has a stage name, so
Who?
we were running out of time. So
Your name's not Frankie. Mad?
you're such a dick, bro.
Yo, check us out on the Spotify's at DrawingBOREDPod and on YouTube at We Are Boredom. And yeah, catch you next time.
Technology is good. Technology technically
This
will.
guy,
will
but let me finish this.
Ah.
I just want to finish
Please,
it.
love, Frankie
This whole
Clarence
time,
on
it's past 10 minutes, I've been wanting to finish. This guy's always got extra points.
Why are you shouting, bro?
Because I've been trying this whole time.
Why are you
People
shouting?
been watching and seeing
Why
my
are you
eyes the whole
shouting?
time. Like, he's been wanting to stop this. Anyway.
Oh, I
Before-
can't wait to stop. Sorry.
No, go on. You wanted to
No, I
start.
was
as soon
really
as
just
I
talking
start
to
recording.
myself. I didn't even.
No, it's
sorry.
fine. No.
Carry on.
No,
I
go
was-
on, what you wanna
I was
say?
in my
And you
own-
were gonna
I
blame
was in
me
my
for
own
that.
Jesus.
world.
And
I
you say,
really-
Frankie, before you could, he said, Frankie, you better not say anything.
Someone
now
had to
look,
say something.
We're gonna-
Anyway, I just wanted to add a little bit to the pod and say, check out my boy's clothing line. It's called Black Falcon.
is he black?
Bruv, what I say? What I say?
I was gonna say because black business. My bad.
Yes, he is black. Check out Black Falcon. Link in the description.
But wait. But why is the Falcon white though?
I'm cutting it.
No, legit.